Alright, it's me again. I was curious, what the fuck happened to jobs in this country? Used to be, way back, you were a hard worker, you were a good person, you went and you asked somebody that was a master of their profession, man, how do I do this? Teach me so that I can be as good as you. And they would. They'd take you in, they'd teach you, they'd show you everything you need to know to learn a trade. Right? Makes sense. Then, for whatever reason, it became all about college. Everybody got to go to college, get a little piece of paper. And that kind of made sense, because you go to extra school to learn how to do what the fuck it is you do. Instead of learning from one guy who may be teaching you wrong, you go to school and that way they can teach a bunch of people all at once. That made sense. But now you got motherfuckers that got degrees in say, English, literature. What do they do with that degree? Human resources? You read Shakespeare once, so now you know how to judge people. It's fucking stupid. They tell you can't smoke weed and work. How the fuck does that make any sense? You can drink all goddamn day. Matter of fact, I know a forklift driver that drinks all day, every day, while on the fucking forklift. I was told that I couldn't work on the forklift because I like to smoke weed. But the other guy, he smokes weed with me. And he's drunk. But he gets to drive. The entire system is fucked up. They make you go to school forever. You go to college so you can get some of this student debt they're always talking about, because that's money. Somebody is making money because your dumbass decided you had to go to school. Then they take you and they tell you you have to get into debt. You have to get into debt and you have to get this fucking degree so you can get a job. Then you end up in debt forever. Motherfuckers can't even buy houses because of student debt. They're stuck so far behind. Motherfuckers with degrees and a lot better lives than me. They ain't got shit. Still living at home with mommy and daddy. Because fucking, it is what it is. They just can't turn that degree into enough money to pay the debt that the degree itself accrued. That's fucked up. Now, that being said, I'm not knocking college degrees. I'm just saying it's fucking ridiculous how much they make you pay for one of those. But it's all part of the same system. They make you pay to learn so that you can get a job, so you can get the American dream. Then you're in debt, whether or not you get the little white house, or the house with the white picket fence and all that bullshit, and the dog and the 2.5 kids, however the fuck they manage that one. That's irrelevant. They fill your head with all this nonsense. They teach you that it's something that you fucking need, but it's not. When I did a job in New Hampshire, and all those people out there got fuck tons of money. Everybody out there that I met pretty much had their own little private business. They all have money, and they just transfer the money around in a fucking circle. Like, oh, hey, I'll give you a little money so you can, give me some new tires. You got 50 people coming to you for new tires. They all give you a little money. Then you go out and give it back to them in exchange for food or whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, you're going to pay for your education. You're going to pay for a car. You're going to pay for a house. Or rent. Either way, all they want is to give you enough money to keep feeding the fucking rich people. You make the money, then you give it right back so that you can have an IKEA desk or a car that fucking warms your ass while you're driving. They charge a shit out of you for all of these things, all of this stuff. And you spend your entire life trying to pay these people back for something that you don't really need. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like a nice car. I would. I'd love a nice car. But I'm not willing to get $50,000 in debt to go to college so I can get a $40,000 car. I'm just not. Because that's, what, $90,000 in debt? So I could go to school and get a car? And assuming that I get a degree and I get out, I'm probably going to start around somewhere between $40,000 and $60,000 a year. So I spent 5 years training, 4 years of college, and a year to get into a job and get everything situated. 5 years so I can have a car that's going to last for 5 years. And I'm going to have debt that's going to last, I don't know, $90,000, and you're making 40 to 60, let's say 50, cut it even. If you did nothing but pay, stayed at home with your mom and dad, pay, didn't buy shit. Mom and dad still bought you food. All you had to pay for was gas and a little bit of fun now and then. It would still take you 2 years to continue paying what you've been paying for 5. And all of that, so that's 7 years. 7 years of your life you gotta fucking invest so that you can have a car that's yours. Everything in the system is meant to keep you in debt, keep you down, keep you to where you can't do shit. You need your job because you need the house, because you need the car. And they don't have to fucking give you a raise, because why bother? You need that fucking job. They're not going to give you shit extra. I worked at a company for 9 months, couldn't get one fucking raise. I was making $10 an hour as a warehouseman. I changed the way they did receiving. I fucking updated receiving. I got switched over to shipping. Fucking helped out in shipping. Switched over shipping by request from the shipping manager. Because he knew I was she knew I was a hard worker. And I did a good job over there. She never had a complaint about me. Not once. And we weren't exactly buddy-buddy. She just knew I was a good worker and she liked it. She didn't have to fucking tell me shit 15 times. And in 9 months, after changing all that around, fucking other people are getting caught doing all kinds of dumb shit, I didn't get not one raise. Not one. So I left. Because I thought it'd be different somewhere else. But it turns out no one anywhere wants to give you a raise. Because why give you a raise? There's someone right fucking behind you that's desperate for that same goddamn job. And they know this. They know that that person is out there waiting. But they'd rather fire you or let you go or have you quit and pick up this new person that's going to be happy to get that $10 an hour than give you a raise because you're good. They don't even give a shit if the next person's shit. It doesn't matter, because if he's shit, they just fire him and get somebody else. Or her, whatever. At the end of the day, in America, you are a hammer. A cheap tool to be used until you fucking break. And when you do, they throw you away and replace you with something new. Not a new fucking whatever, just a new hammer. Because you are disposable, you don't mean fucking shit to the people you work for. Company morale boosters? What is that? They take you out to Chili's? Woohoo, I got one meal. $50,000 worth of college debt, but I got a meal out of it. Woo, good for you, you fucking chump. Fuck this.